Hello everyone, this is part 2 of my UTEE Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel Adventure, I'm calling it, because this is so different than what I've ever done. So here's the little bee that I made, and as you can see it's completely coated, completely cooled, and just so beautiful. I absolutely am loving this. I mean, that is just too cute. And then look at this flower. Okay, I heated it again. I dipped it. If you saw part 1, you saw me dip this one, and it has some little like really chunky pieces that look like that. If you throw that back in there, it will, it will melt some more. And then see that little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little knobby thing. Okay, now if I heat this again, if you can see that there are some petals over here that are not popped up or curled up, I can actually reheat this with my heat tool over here. You only want to grab this with the from the handles. This is so hot. Okay, and so it's melting. Now I can quickly come in with my tweezers and just lift that up and shape it. Ow, hot, hot, hot. Okay. Yeah, it is hot. And I can take quite a bit. So if you're sensitive, be very careful using this tool. And so there you go. You see that it's dimensional? Oh my gosh, I love this. Love, love, love. Let's try another one. Let's try one with a bunch of petals. Let's see how we can kind of work with this. This was a flower I made from the Flower Shop cartridge. And I used, I think it was wild honey on it. So let's see what happens. I'm just playing with what I have, and see, I'm just dipping it in there and kind of moving it around. And I need to turn it around so we can get this side. And I want to do the back side too. Oh, and it looks like the glue that's holding it together is melting, because I put this together with a hot glue gun. So we'll see how this goes. And it's just dripping. Oh, see that? That's okay, because we can put it back on here. Ah. Just gotta get it off my tweezers. So yeah, the glue comes, you know, it melts just like the UTEE does. So there, we'll let that cool a little bit. Suze Weinberg on one of her videos at CHA had a little fan, like those little fans you use in the summer with, you know, battery powered fans, personal fan, and she was fanning it. Let's see. And now I can just kind of shape it. Now Laura from Following the Paper Trail, her video was the one that really gave me the confidence to do this, because I really could see in her video that it was something that I would want to do. And she did her flowers. She did dipped one layer at a time. And I already had these flowers made, so I wanted to see if you could just dip it, and you can. I mean, that works. And I'm just going to reheat it to kind of smooth out some little bumpy areas. I'm just going to try to pull these two petals apart, out. These two petals are, anyway, as you can see, this is amazing. I hope you can see just how pretty that is. That would be so pretty on a headband or on a barrette or something, or even, you know, as a pin or pendant on a mini book, on a card, on a gift with a tag. That's really special. Okay, now I want to do one with more dimension. This one is a rose that I learned from Kathy Orta from Paper Phenomenon, and it ripped a little bit right there, and then I spritzed it with Smooch, the red Smooch. So let's see, this one is very dimensional, so let's see how this one turns out. I put this together with hot glue as well, so we'll see how it does. I'm just letting it kind of go into the little crevices there. That's okay. I just made a little mark there. But again, we can smooth that out with the heat tool. Just trying to separate the petals a little bit. Very cool. Now it looks like a glass rose. Okay, so, you know, if you wanted to further shape this, you know, it would be, now would be the time when it's still warm to the touch. Maybe some would call it hot. You just have to see, like, when it's okay for you to touch. But I wouldn't let any, you know, I wouldn't let small children do this, obviously. I showed it to my son and told him he's not allowed to touch it, but he thinks it's really cool too. So, there we go. There's, the bottom isn't, I didn't do the back on this one, but can see all that shininess. And you know, while it's still hot, you could, in fact, you know, it's not really hot right now, but say if I wanted to add some glitter and shine to this. This is Dazzling Diamonds, and Dazzling Diamonds is Stampin' Up's glitter. I think it comes in a liquid now, but this is from a few years ago. Let's see. I'm going to heat this up. And I'm just going to get some of the glitter ready. Turn it off. Ooh. I said some. Okay. And I'm going to shake it off on here. And then I'm going to heat it again so that it kind of sinks into the UTEE. And it's also blowing everywhere, so. going to have a glittery kitchen.